Ready. Set. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to solo drill number 1. So solo drill number 1 is a front roundhouse kick. We're going to skip back, and then we're going to do a cross step hook kick. So what that's going to look like, we're going to start off with one leg in front. Excuse me, it's going to be a front roundhouse kick. I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to skip back, cross step, hook kick. And now I'm going to bring it back all the way to the rear. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing with my other leg. So notice how I'm already set up to be able to do the same thing with my other leg. I'm going to lean back, roundhouse kick with the front leg, drop it down in front. I'm going to skip back, cross step from behind, hook kick. Bring it all the way back to the rear. So that's going to be our solo drill number 1. Ready? Front snap kick, drop it down, skip back, cross step, hook kick. Front roundhouse, drop it down, skip back, cross step, hook kick. Make sure you're doing these long. Ready? Roundhouse, drop it down, skip back, cross step, hook kick. Front leg round. Drop it down, skip back, cross step hook. Front round, drop down, skip back, cross step, hook kick. Make sure we bring that all the way back to the rear. Remember, as we're doing our front leg roundhouse kick, we're not stepping up. I'm just going to lean back, front leg roundhouse kick, drop it down, skip back, cross step hook. Ready? Go, kick, drop down, skip back, hook. Go, kick, drop down, skip back, cross step hook. Turn your hips all the way with that. Ready? Go, kick, drop down, skip back, cross step, hook kick. Roundhouse, drop down, skip back, cross step hook. Remember, we're stepping behind with the cross step, not to the front. Ready? Go. Kick, skip, cross step, hook. Go. Kick, skip, hook. And take a breath in. Now, we're going to move on, and we're going to do solo drill number 2. So, solo drill number 2 is going to be our axe kick, roundhouse kick, and then it's going to be our reverse turn roundhouse. So, what that's going to look like, the back leg, axe kick, drop it down, roundhouse kick, drop it down in front, reverse turn, roundhouse. Again, other leg, axe kick, roundhouse, drop down, reverse turn, roundhouse. So you're going to be moving a good little distance here. If you don't have very much room that you're working with, cut all your steps short. So if I don't have very much room, I'm going to axe kick. Notice how I set my foot down right next to my other one. Roundhouse, set my feet down real close to each other. Reverse turn, roundhouse. Hopefully you have a good amount of space and you're able to wander around a little bit. But if you don't, that's what you're going to be doing. Get ready? Pick a leg to start with. We're going to be alternating each time. And axe kick, roundhouse, reverse turn, roundhouse. You can turn and face the other direction. Go back. Same thing. Axe, round, reverse turn, round. Set. Axe, round, reverse turn, round. Net, axe, round, reverse turn, round. Listen, axe, round, reverse turn, round. Yes, axe, round, reverse turn, round. Yes. Here we go. Hello. Uh-huh. Yay. Pero. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. All right, so now we're going to move on to solo drill number 3. So solo drill number 3 is going to look like this. We're going to do a whip kick, so that's kicking with the back leg, or a turning hook kick, spinning hook kick, and then we're going to do a front leg roundhouse kick. So looks like this. Whip kick. Now I'm going to lean back, front leg roundhouse kick. So what we're going to do with this one, we're going to do 5 in a row on the same side. Make sure there's nothing around you, like a lamp or a TV that's real close, that you can break. You might get dizzy if you do 5 in a row. I kind of want you to get a little bit dizzy, honestly. If you don't get dizzy, awesome. If you do get dizzy, try to work through it. We're going to try to do 5 in a row without switching our legs. Ready? Again, if there's something around you, pause the tape, pause the video, move it. I don't want you breaking anything. Ready? And out. Done. Set. Ned. Listen. And we're going to switch sides. So we're trying to close the gap between both of those. So if you're not quite comfortable with this yet, you can kick and then go. But I want you to kick, or try to kick, that roundhouse kick as soon as your whip kick lands. So what's going to be happening is, after I did my whip kick, boom, boom, my weight is going to be, it's all on one leg, but as it's landing, my weight tends to shift back. So there's slightly more weight on my back leg as soon as it lands, and that'll allow my front leg to come up. So that's already doing the weight shifting for me. So when I do it quicker, it's going to come around, whoop, and as it lands, my weight shifts right to that back leg, and I lift up with that front leg roundhouse kick. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch back, or we're going to switch to the other side. We're going to do 5 again. Try not to get dizzy. Ready? Another. 3. Set. Net. Yes. Breathe in and out. Now we're going to do one more set of those. So on each side, we're going to do 5 more. So switch back to your original side. If you're dizzy, hold on, wait just a second. If you're still dizzy, well, we're going to keep going. Ready? And out. 3. Set. Head. Nice. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. So we got one more set. We're going to switch our sides. Not dizzy, are you? Ready? Set. And out. 3. Set. Net. Listen. Finish up if you're not done. Good. All right. So now we're going to move on to everyone's favorite portion of the class. We're going to do conditioning. So for this conditioning today, we're going to do 3 sets, What a surprise. We always do 3 sets, don't we? Most of the time, I think. All right, what we're going to do, 3 sets of 20. And what we're going to do is we're going to do squat, front snap kicks. So we're going to be alternating the legs each time. Now, a few things on our squats. So when I do this, I don't want you leaning forward so that the weight is in your toes. I want the weight in your heels. Whenever you do a squat, you want to think about almost sitting back onto something. I should be able to, if you can see my toes, I should be able to raise and wiggle my toes as I go down for my squat. That's how I know the weight is in my heels. Obviously, I don't want you having so much weight in your heels that you're falling back. I don't want you falling back. So whenever we're doing this, we're going to have our hands up. We're going to kind of imagine like we're sitting back, and our toes should be able to lift up off the ground. Our chest is up. If you were to have something written on the front of your shirt, you should be able to see it. If there's anything right here on my chest, you'd be able to see it. I'm not going to be bent over like this, where it's facing down towards the ground. That's more of a deadlifting motion. So weight in your heels. One thing I don't want you doing, I don't want your knees buckling in like this. I want your knees slightly angled outwards, feet shoulder width apart, weight into your heels, hands come out in the front, and we're going to come straight up, keeping our spine and everything straight. You don't have to go down this far to where we're, just sitting here. I want you to try to go down so that your knees are at 90 degrees. Try to go to knees 90 degrees. We're going to alternate our front snap kicks each time. Ready? Set. Go. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 여섯. 여섯. 일곱. 일곱. 아홉. 열. 하나. 여덟. 여섯. 여넷. 여다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 스물. Good. That's one set. Ready? Take a breath in. If you're not done, go ahead and finish while I'm talking. Now, on this next set, what I want you to do, or at least try to do, as you come up, I want you to push your hips forward and lean back. Get extension with your front snap kick whenever you can do it. So I want you trying to do that. Push those hips forward as we're doing our front snap kick. A few more seconds. We're gonna do the same thing. Ready? Make sure your weight's in your heels. Another thing I don't want you doing is I don't want you coming down like this, all on one leg. I want you to, after your kick, plant your foot, step back down into a good position, and go down on both legs. Make sure there's equal weight distribution. Ready? 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. Push hips forward. 여섯. 여섯. 일곱. 일곱. 아홉. 열. 하나. 열둘. Don't hold your breath. 열셋. 열넷. 열다섯. 열여섯. 열일곱. 열여덟. Is your weight in your heels? Yahoo! Smooth. Take a breath. Keep going if you're not done. Keep going. Breathe in. And now, make sure we're breathing each time we do this. We don't want to hold our breath. We want to try to breathe as naturally as possible. We're going to have one more set left. Ready? Hane. 2. 3. Net. Push your hips forward. Yes. Yes. Is good. You know. Uh-huh. Hey. Yana. Hilda. Hilset. Hilnet. Hildesut. Hildesut. Hilgub. Hiliero. Yahoo. Smoothie. And one more for chesty. Good. Keep going if you're not done. If you're done, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Okay, so you're probably feeling a little bit on your quads, hopefully. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sit down. We're going to put our shoelaces right down and we're gonna lean back. So we're gonna do a lying quad stretch, just like this. If you have to be up here and you feel it, or you can go all the way down here, just go to wherever you're feeling it at. Take deep breaths, relax. Breathe in and out. In and out. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch legs. Do the same thing. Lay down if you need to. If you're so flexible that you're not even feeling it when you're laying down like this, then go ahead and just try to imagine pushing your hips up to the sky, and you'll feel even more stretch on it. All right, now I want you to sit up some, and I want you to put one leg behind you. So just kind of like how we were, except for I want your knees further apart. We're gonna go into our hurdler stretch, and I want you to pop up. Watch as my hip pops up off the ground, and I'm gonna do kind of like I'm doing these splits here with my foot and my knee. And I'm gonna sit down. So first, we're gonna reach our body towards our toes, just like this. Take a few breaths in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, we're gonna move our body towards the center. This is a pretty difficult one. Hurdler stretch, they hurt me quite a bit more. Honestly, more than the splits. Most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. So you should be feeling it right in here. You probably feel a little bit of a twisting stretch right in here. Now I want you to turn your body so that you're facing over this hip. I want you to face your chin over that hip. This is kind of like a roundhouse kick position if you're imagining that's our base leg and this kick is coming up. You should be feeling this one right here on that bent leg, right on the inside. You probably still feel a little bit on your hamstrings too. All right. Now we're gonna switch legs. Put your other foot in front. Go ahead, put that leg in the back. And now remember, we're going to pop up and we're gonna slide, just like we're doing the splits. Now we're gonna lean over towards our extended leg. Now we're going to lean towards the center. And towards the rear. Good. Go ahead, bring your knees in, and we're going to go in to the splits. Take some deep breaths. Tell your muscles to relax. And all the way to the other side. Look, got my splits back. A few months ago, I hurt the inside of my leg, one of my adductors on my right leg. But remember, if you get injured, take the time off, rest. Whenever you get better, start to slowly progress again. And to the center. And now this is the hard one for me. Used to be the easy one for me. Now we're going to come up just a little bit, not all the way up, and we're going to do squeezing our legs together. Again, trying to touch our feet together, but the floor is going to stop us. We're going to flex for 10 seconds, and then we're going to go back down and split. Ready? Go. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now relax and go back down into the splits. Deep breaths. And come back up. Same thing. You ready? Flex and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex hard. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And go back down. And stand up. And hip twist. Chair up. Bow. Kunye. Great job, you guys.